What do you think Diddy and Farnsworth Bentley's real relationship was?
Concubine.
What? What do you think Diddy and Farnsworth Bentley's real relationship was? Concubine master So Jaguar Wright is back at it again, with her exposing game, and this time once again, she's exposing none other than the music mogul Diddy, but Diddy isn't the only one who's falling victim in today's episode. Farnsworth Bentley, Diddy's assistant, is also getting exposed for a whole lot of things according to Jaguar Wright. Farnsworth was more than just an assistant. To Diddy, their relationship ran deeper than that. Jaguar Wright said in a recent interview that Diddy was actually playing the role of a master to Farnsworth. And what role was Farnsworth playing his concubine Diddy's sexuality has always been a topic of debate, not because fans are nosy, but because of the kind of allegations he has faced over the years. We mean the man has been accused of every single crime known to mankind, from murder to assault, you name it. Anyways, Jaguar Wright has always made it very clear that she does not like the guy, and she has multiple reasons not to like him too. In a recent interview, she revealed just another one of these reasons a while ago. Diddy had an assistant that would follow him around everywhere and style him. We all just went with it and never really thought too much of it. This assistant was Farnsworth Bentley, a very attractive young man. Although he's a married man with 2 children now, fans still think that his relationship with Diddy was more than just that of an employee with his employer. You're watching the celebrity hyped, and in today's video, we will be talking about how Jaguar Wright revealed why Diddy's concubine ran away from him. But I don't understand why people don't ask why people. Oh yeah, he gone. Okay, nobody bothered to ask why. Why doesn't anybody ever want to know why? But before we get to talking about that, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and smash that subscribe button for more videos like this one in the future. Now Jaguar Wright always comes out with the craziest tea, and we are living for it. She has done it once again, and she is going viral after the things she exposed. So some you guys might remember that a while ago, whenever Diddy would be out in the sun, there would always be a very well-dressed black guy holding an umbrella for him. At first, we thought it was a style thing, just something you do to show off your wealth. But soon we found out that that was not the case. It turned out that the guy with the umbrella was actually Farnsworth Bentley, Diddy's stylist and assistant, and honestly, we were fine with this as well. It's the things that just came out that we are not fine with. Turns out that Diddy and Bentley had a very complex relationship, to say the least. According to Jaguar Wright, the two had the relationship of a concubine and his master, where Farnsworth was the concubine. That is why he was always so complicit to everything that Diddy told him to do. Now Farnsworth is actually a very attractive young guy, so fans have some theories about that as well. But we'll get into that later. First, let's talk about what Miss Wright said. She continues in the same interview, saying that there's a big reason why Farnsworth lives in Atlanta. It's funny, because Atlanta's like a G Mecca. You would think that there would be no need for download culture, but download culture is thriving in Atlanta. Still now, Atlanta is one of the more progressive places to live in the States. Yet according to her, the down low culture is still pretty popular there for it. Those of you who don't know, someone who is down low in gay terms just means someone who sneaks around and doesn't tell people that he's gay. But it's wild though. It's like, what's the point for being down low in this day and age? Like, if you still on the download, it's just because you like the thrill of lying and getting away with it. So according to Jaguar Wright, that's exactly what Farnsworth is doing right now. This is why she doesn't listen to people when they try to tell her that he has a wife and kids. She knows it's all a lie. So you think he was Daddy's concubine? Absolutely. He was too complicit, and he was too compliant, and he just disappeared. She also thinks that Diddy is the same way as well. According to her, Diddy has been sleeping around with other men in the industry for as long as you could remember. He never really came out because he uses his power to exploit young artists in the industry to do favors for him, and we all know the kind of fakers he likes. But if that wasn't confirmation enough for you, another person talked about how Diddy might be into guys. Jean Deal, someone who has actually worked with Diddy, also confirmed this in an indirect way. He said that by the time Cassie's lawsuit got to the public, it had been redacted a lot by Diddy's team. This was done to prevent any unwanted information from coming out now. One part of this information is the fact that Diddy has had sexual encounters with other men. Now the shocking part is the fact that he let himself be accused of physical and sexual assault. But he tried his best to prevent the word about his sexuality coming out now. John Deal also mentioned how in Cassie's lawsuit she mentioned the fact that he would force her to order male sex workers. Gene then questioned the people if they really thought that these men were meant for Cassie, or if they were actually just called for Diddy's own pleasure. Now, that's one big question. But wait a second, before we continue on with today's video, do us a little favor and share this video with a friend who might enjoy our content now. There is still a lot of lore about this Farnsworth Bentley guy. He was so close to Diddy, he went everywhere with him, and the two were basically joined at the hip. So what happened? Why did they suddenly stop hanging out? Well, there's a good reason for that as well. According to some sources, Bentley was never there by choice. He was groomed by Diddy, and the music mogul had used his power and influence in the industry to force Bentley into that role. Now this makes a lot of sense, especially when you consider the fact that Diddy has been accused of doing things very similar to this before. But hold on, there's another theory worth mentioning as well. According to his fans, the reason Bentley left was because he was sick and tired of Diddy's freak-offs. For those of you who don't know, Diddy used to host crazy sex parties often during the week and call them freak-offs. If you want to find out more about them, check out our video about Cassie Venter's lawsuit details anyways. So fans think that Bentley just saw that lifestyle way too up close and decided to walk away from it. As soon as he could, he saw the danger, and he ran for the hills. And if this really is the face, then are we all glad he dodged that bullet? And it's not even like Bentley was only famous because of Diddy. He had been in multiple music videos and had written the lyrics to some of the most iconic early 2000s tracks, so he was already doing pretty good. But then he caught Diddy's eye, and he treated him exactly the way he treated Cassie. How do you feel about him making her search for prostitutes who were dark-skinned with big blacks? That's literally what he made her search for. I mean, that's what he into, and we all know that everything that happened with that poor girl was actually awful. Do you think Farnsworth Bentley is going to comment on this? Do you think Diddy is going to rest these allegations? What do you think is going to happen next? Let us know all your thoughts and predictions in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and smash that subscribe button for more videos like this one in the future. And with all of that out of the way, we will see you in our next video right here at the Celebrity